Hello, everyone, and welcome to our informational webinar all about the Legal Nurse Consultant Training course from CLS by BARBRI. If that's what you're here for, you're in the right place. We'll get things started in just a minute here to allow everyone to join us. Our webinar today will start with a presentation from our Director of Business Development, Stephanie Elio, and then we'll be here for about 10 or 15 minutes to answer your questions all about the course. So be sure to drop your questions down in the Q&A feature, and either one of our enrollment counselors we have working in the background here will respond directly, or we'll address it during our live Q&A. So with that, I'm going to introduce Stephanie from CLS, who will get our presentation started today. Take it away, Stephanie.
Thank you, Emily, and thank you all for joining us tonight. We appreciate your time. Quick look at the agenda for this webinar. We are going to set some really quick ground rules. People come to these events to learn about the course, and that's why we're here as well, to get you the information you need to make an educated decision. So like Emily just said, if you've got questions that are not answered by me through the presentation, then please go ahead and put them in the Q&A function and our enrollment counselors will respond. When you do that, please be kind. Make your questions relevant. If they aren't, you may be asked to leave for the benefit of all. We will talk about CLS by BARBRI and the online learning support that is provided through this course, how instructors work with students. We'll also take a look at the career outlook, what kind of industries support this profession, as well as earning potential, our college and university partners, costs of course, and the materials required for the course and how to enroll. And as Emily just mentioned, we will be doing that Q&A at the end. So if you have a question that's not answered in the chat, go ahead, and if you don't get an answer during the presentation, put it in there anyway, and we'll try to get to as many as we can at the very end. So let's go ahead and dive in. CLS by BARBRI. When some of you started to look at this course, you may have seen that it was the Center for Legal Studies. They are one and the same. We are in the process of rebranding. The Center for Legal Studies was actually founded in 1980, and about 18 months ago, we were acquired by BARBRI Global. BARBRI is one of the leading legal education providers in the world. In fact, one of their main units of business is to train law students and law graduates to go on and pass their bar exams, to help prepare for those bar exams. The Center for Legal Studies, which is now being called CLS by BARBRI. So you'll see that on our slides, and that is how we will be referred to moving forward. I can tell you this is a great move. I've actually been with CLS for 12 years, and the changes that we have experienced by becoming part of BARBRI Global are all good. So when you contact us, everything will say CLS, and if you have something from previous inquiries that said the Center for Legal Studies, I do want to confirm that they are one and the same. You're still talking to the same folks, and you're still looking at the same course. Reasons to enroll in our courses. We maintain the same missions that we always did, to bring students the most affordable, flexible, credible, relevant training from experienced professionals in the industry. We help students prepare for career changes, new jobs, advance in a current career. And we do specialize and continue to specialize in legal support staff. In addition to the legal nurse consultant course that you come here to hear about tonight, we also offer 18 plus other courses. For instance, the paralegal certificate course, which some of our LNC students also continue to move on and take. If they want to take an even deeper dive into the legal industry. We do things like legal secretary, legal investigation, victim advocacy is an awesome match with legal nurse consultant, alternative dispute resolution, and many others. You can find all of them on our website at www.legalstudies.com. We are very proud over the past 40 years in business to have trained more legal support staff than any other program in the country. And we are not going anywhere. We'll be around for a long time and continue to provide the most updated curriculum possible to help you stay on pace in the current industry. Our courses are delivered 100% online. So if you've ever taken a college online course or any kind of online course for that matter, you may have experienced platforms like Canvas or Blackboard or Moodle. We use Moodle, and it is used by college and universities across the country. It is very easy to use. So if you haven't taken one of our courses before, I want you to know that this is a very user-friendly system. Everything's in pretty simple English, very easy to find, and very easy to navigate. We have tutorials on our website that our enrollment counselors can help you to find, or you can just go to the student login page on our main website, legalstudies.com. If you click that tab for student login, you would go to the page where you can actually see where courses are delivered, but there's a welcome video there that's kind of a how-to thing, and it's only a few minutes long, but it'll give you true insight into exactly what that platform looks like. There's other video tutorials and some printed tutorials that you do not need a password to look at. So the really important things about this online delivery are it gives you 24/7 access. That's huge, especially for our nurses, because we know you guys work some crazy schedules. And all of our courses are instructor led. You have classmates. So you've got that connectivity, but you are never required to be logged on at any particular time of day or night. Typically, the instructors are going to post on Monday what your written and reading assignments are for the week. Your deadlines will most often typically be Sunday. So you manage your own schedule week to week. Throughout your program, there are additional video and printed tutorials available, and CLS does provide ongoing administrative and technical support for all registered students. So the instructor-led opportunities to interact with your classmates include discussion boards. They run kind of like a blog. So when I say that you're never required to be logged on at any particular time, that's true. You are required, as part of your grade, to participate in the bulletin board discussions. So the instructor will post what that topic for discussion is on Monday, and you need at some point in the week to just log on, read the other comments, read the topic, and add your input. You can always go back multiple times if you want to read what other students have written, but you are required to participate. Additional assignments may include test quizzes, reading assignments. Nevertheless, all of these activities are geared toward accomplishing the learning objectives, and they are designed for busy adult learners. The syllabus for this course, and actually every course we offer, can be viewed on our website. Under the About CLS tab, you'll see a syllabi link that will take you directly to a chart. It lists every course we offer, every format that it can be delivered. You will find Legal Nurse Consultant on that list. When you click online, it'll bring up the full syllabus. If you happen to make an inquiry with one of our enrollment counselors, they will reach out to you. They will also send you an email that will have a recorded webinar such as this one with all the kind of information you're hearing tonight, but it will also have instructions and links to get to that syllabus as well. The Legal Nurse Consultant course is delivered in a single 7-week session. CLS online schedule for a year is divvied out into 6 sessions per year. We offer this course every single session. So it is completed in a single session, and you have 6 opportunities in a year to choose from. The grading policies for this course are the same as any other course that CLS offers, and that is 70% or better on every single assignment. We do not do any cumulative grading here. The philosophy behind that is when you're finished with this course, you're going to go out into the real world and you're going to go to work. You're going to use the skills you developed and learned in this program, and you need to be good at them. It's not okay to have your grades averaged out over the period and then be really good at some and not so good at others. We want you to be good at all of them and competent at all of them. So, first question that comes to mind is, what happens if I bomb a test or a quiz? First thing I want you to know is these programs are not about memorizing things to pass a test. You're able to use your books, open book, notes. It's real world training. If you don't know the answer, you're expected to go look it up. If by chance you are not successful in passing a test or a quiz, that doesn't mean you fail the program. It simply means you're going to communicate with the instructor, determine why you didn't pass that, go hit the books again, study those pieces, take it, get an understanding for what the right answers would be, and you will be given an opportunity to retake that test or quiz. We want you to be successful, okay? Students should expect to spend somewhere between 8 and 12 hours per week on their coursework. That includes the time that you're online, the time that you're reading. The actual physical time that you spend online is going to be minimal. There is a really nice college textbook that comes with this course, and you're going to be doing a lot of reading on it. So out of that 8 to 12 hours, you may be able to pick up hours, you know, if you've got between shifts, if you're driving kids to soccer and you're waiting in the car for ballet practice to be over, or you're waiting at an appointment for something else. Have your book with you. You can squeeze that reading into your week from just about anywhere. You'll need internet access to participate in your online classroom, but you can certainly take your book wherever you go. These are a few testimonials, of which we have many. We are very proud of our students, and they do respond back to let us know, you know, how they've been able to utilize the skills. For a longer list of testimonials, you can actually find that on our website at www.legalstudies.com, and they are under the About CLS tab. You can also join our Facebook page, CLS by BARBRI, and there is an entire section there of reviews. Most of them are going to be about paralegal. That is the largest course we offer nationwide, but legal nurse consultant comes in a second to that. So you will find many that are specific to LNC on our social media. Now let's get into some specifics about legal nurse consulting. So I had mentioned earlier that the full syllabus is available on our website. If you have not looked at that yet, I encourage you to do so. It's going to go through all the learning objectives. On the screen right now, you'll see some very broad general overviews. For instance, ethics, critical. You will definitely be learning professional ethics in this course. Intro to law, there's a ton of new vocabulary. Think back to when you started your nursing career and all the new vocabulary you had to learn. This course is designed to help you bridge that medical expertise you have gained through experience over your career into the legal industry. So lots of new vocabulary there. When you purchase your books, you may consider getting a law dictionary. We do sell those in our bookstore, and if you get your books when you register for the course, you'll see that that Orange Dictionary of the Law is on the recommended list. I recommend it. If you don't have a law dictionary already, get ours or get somebody else's, but it's really a handy tool to have. You will learn how to review medical records for the purpose of a legal investigation or an insurance claim, defense medical, the skills of an LNC, case analysis. You can continue reading around the circle. But in addition to that, they will also be spending time in this course in how to market yourself. And we'll be looking at some career outlooks in a few moments. The learning outcomes of this include having increased knowledge. You already come to this course with a wealth of knowledge. I have had people asking me questions about these programs for more than a decade. And one of the frequent questions I get from nurses is, how long do you have to be a nurse? How much experience should you have for this course to be viable? And it's really pretty simple. Think of it this way, okay? Legal nurse consultants work as expert witnesses. So we want to look at the word expert. An expert is defined as someone that has done something more than 10,000 times. So in order to work as a trial and be an expert witness, to be reviewing records at an expert level, you need to have that nursing experience. So my recommendation to you would be a minimum of 5 years in nursing. Does that mean you have to be an RN? No, not necessarily. We're going to talk about the differences here in a few moments in why you would want to be an RN versus an LPN or some other type of nurse. To be a legal nurse consultant, that's an unregulated field, okay? There's a big difference between a certified LNC or just a legal nurse consultant. And a legal nurse consultant can be from any nursing field. So this course is applicable to all of them. You do earn 42 hours of continuing professional development, CEUs, toward nursing. And depending on what area of nursing you're working in would determine whether or not you can use those hours. RNs are looking for them. But the others, it would be something that you would gain in this course, whether you're going to use it or not. We'll still award that to you. One of the major outcomes is how to work as a legal nurse consultant and demonstrate those professional skills. They will also be working in the 7th week in, like I said before, how to market yourself, how to get out there and find those jobs, which is something that everybody's looking for a little bit of a leg up on. Keep in mind the title of this course is Legal Nurse Consultant. So the majority of students that take this program are looking to do some type of consultant work, but we have many that work full-time using it as well. So a little both. The credentials you will gain. So a moment ago, I mentioned you will receive the 42 hours of continuing professional development. And now we're going to talk about the AALNC. So this course is, you'll get that certificate of completion from whichever one of our college or university partners that you designate when you register, and we work with about 150 of them. So you get that, you'll get the 42 hours. Now, as far as taking the LNCC exam to be a certified legal nurse consultant, in order to do that, you need to work and log 2,000 hours working as an LNC before you're qualified to take that exam. Now, the curriculum in this program will prepare you to successfully take that exam, but taking this course alone will not qualify you. You will be able to, upon completion, put the letters LNC after your name, go out and work as an expert witness, go to a law firm, work on cases with them, go to insurance companies. You will be able to do all of those things. And as you do those things, you'll want to be logging the hours. Once you reach 2,000 hours, you'll be then qualified to sit for that LNCC exam. You'll also need to be an RN to sit for that exam. But what I want you to know is that most of the nurses that take this, they don't sit for that exam because it takes a long time. If it's your goal, it's achievable, and this will help you get there, but it's not necessary, okay? You can go out and use this training immediately upon completion in a variety of different ways, which we're going to go ahead and look at next. Where can you work? Law firms, okay? Law firms are filled with lawyers and paralegals, and they know the legal industry. They don't know much about medical. They need someone with your expertise to help decipher the medical charts, to help speak to the care that that patient received. That's where the legal nurse consultants come in. Healthcare. You already work in the healthcare industry. If your goal is to move into some level of administration within that healthcare industry, I recommend you've got a little bit of bridge into the legal side, and this course will help you do that. Insurance companies need nurses to help with the accident reports, the medical reports, all of those things. Legal nurse consultants fulfill those roles. State and government agencies as well as forensics. When you're looking at this, having a certificate from an accredited college or university is going to help you stand out. Okay, you will gain expertise by doing consulting jobs here and there. There's a lot of different ways to network yourself, and you will also be in a class with other nurses from all over the country. I did mention those bulletin board discussions earlier in our presentation. I recommend you do reach out and keep in touch with the other nurses you meet in your class. It's never, never too early to start networking for this profession. And the earning potential, you could make anywhere from $600 to $800 an hour working as an expert witness for a trial to a full-time gig where you can make upwards of $78K a year. And that figure is taken from payscale.com. That's going to be a national average, so keep in mind I'm not quoting what it's going to be where you live, but you can certainly go ahead and look some of that stuff up. Let's go ahead and look at our next slide and how to enroll for this course. I mentioned that the Center for Legal Studies, CLS by BARBRI, does work with 150 college and universities. We operate through the continuing and professional education departments at those schools. This course is offered in a non-credit capacity, so you're not earning college credits toward a degree, but you will earn a certificate of completion. CLS by BARBRI will issue you an additional document that grants those 42 continuing education units. When you earn your certificate, it will be branded by the school that you designate. 150 schools. You can find those by go to find a course, choose legal nurse consultant, click your state, and hit search. It'll bring up exactly who's near you. This is a small sampling of the schools we work with. We recommend that you do take a look on our website, see which one of our partner schools offers this course nearest you. Select that school. When you select a school that's in your geographic neighborhood, where you live, where you intend to work, it's going to be more widely recognized by those that will employ you. Tuition for this course is $1,195. I mentioned there's a nice college textbook. It is the Legal Nurse Consulting Principles and Practices, 4th edition, and it retails at $189 through the CLS by BARBRI bookstore found on our website at legalstudies.com. I also mentioned we highly recommend that Dictionary of the Law, which retails at $60. You have choices when you check out. Okay, on our website, you can register for this course through most all of our partner schools. If it happens to say when you get to that page, register with school, then go ahead and follow the link. It'll take you to their website. But the majority of our partners have us assisting with the registration. So you can do it all in one place. Now, when you check out, you've put your course in your shopping cart. You've added your books to the cart that you want. Go to your shopping cart and prepare to check out. When you do that, you'll be given an option. You can either pay with a credit card in full, or you will see checkout with a firm. A firm is a third-party vendor that we work with that will allow you to finance your purchase of your tuition and your books. You can bundle them all together. And it really only takes about 1 or 2 minutes to fill out a very quick application for that. They will immediately come back to you and let you know if you're approved. If you are, and they really do accept a pretty wide range of credit. So we encourage you to apply for this. The percentage rate is very low. on interest, and they'll actually break down the full payment into 3, 6, 9, 12, up to 18-month payment plans. And there are no payments for the first 30 days. So if you want to make payments on this, check out with the firm. If you're prepared to do it with a credit card and pay in full, by all means, you can certainly do that and then pay your card on your budget as you see fit. It's pretty easy to enroll. You can do that on our website. As I mentioned, this is open enrollment. So there's no application process. You do not need to wait to be accepted. You can register directly on our website at legalstudies.com. You can call our toll-free number, 1-800-522-7737. You can also email info@legalstudies.com. Our phone number and our email address are responded to Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. by our enrollment counselors. And if you have any questions that we were unable to answer here for you today, I encourage you to reach out to them. They will be back tomorrow morning and respond to whatever it is that you have questions about this course. We do start new courses every 8 weeks. So those are the 6 online sessions per year. Registration for the next session, which begins on May 3rd, is open now, and we would love to have you join us. I'm going to turn the mic back over to Emily, and I think we're going to open up some Q&A.
Thank you, Stephanie. This is actually Leah speaking now. I'm going to take over the Q&A section here.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have had some questions about, the first one I'll read here, do courses need to be specific to each state's law?
They do not. So this course and all of the courses that we teach at CLS by BARBRI are taught on a national level. We teach students not only nationwide, but globally, worldwide. So when you do a specific assignment, you will use your jurisdiction. So wherever you live, whatever state you're in, that's where you'll be using your state laws. But the general curriculum is taught on a national level. Your individual assignments will be specific to your geographic location.
Okay, great. Another question I have is, do I have to hold an RN license in the state in which I do consulting for?
I do not believe so. There's students that have taken the course that end up moving, they take their credentials with them, they're able to work in the next state. Because if you're intending to practice nursing in a different state, then you're going to need a license there. Okay. But as far as working as a legal nurse consultant, this is a national thing that you can take wherever you go.
Great. Thank you, Stephanie. As far as the nursing experience, we had mentioned that 5 years of experience is a recommendation before becoming a consultant in a consultant role. How recent of experience do you believe is needed, and would that mean only bedside nursing?
No, we have surgical nurses, we have ICU nurses, we have pediatric nurses, we have people that are LPNs, we have nurses that work in elder care situations, nursing homes, every type of nursing you can think of. We have come and take this course and find that the skills they gain and the things they learn in this program, they are able to take back to their careers and utilize. The more education you have, the more valuable you are. So as far as people that are retiring from nursing, or maybe they already are retired and are looking to get back in and utilize something, those folks have got a wealth, a lifetime of experience, which is incredibly valuable. So there is no one size fits all. There are recommendations that we make, and that would be that you've got a minimum of 5 years nursing, because we want the skills we're teaching you to be applicable. We want you to be able to go out and secure those positions. And it's not enough to have the training. You've got to have the nursing experience as well to get those LNC jobs. So other than, having, and that doesn't mean if you've got 4 years nursing, you really want to take this, we're going to turn you away. I said it's open enrollment. It is open enrollment. That is a recommendation that you have that much or more. So wherever you're at in your career, whatever type of nursing, this can absolutely be a fit. We're never going to tell you which way to take your career. We can let you know that we've had nurses from every area you can think of come through. We have been training nurses through this program for more than 35 years. CLS, Center for Legal Studies, from 1980 until last year, and now this year we have just changed our branding to be CLS by BARBRI, but we are the same company. We are teaching the same program, and our goals are the same, and that is to help you get the skills to either enhance your career, take a shift in your career. We've got a lot of nurses that have been doing like ER nursing or bedside nursing for a long time, and they're tired of the crazy hours and the shift work and on their feet all day. They're looking to do something else, and this is an avenue to make that happen. If you're a lifelong learner, you've spent all your time in nursing, you plan to mentor others and use all the experience from your career in that way, that this may be a fit. There is no one size fits all. So if you are unsure, then I encourage you to reach out to our enrollment counselors so that they can confirm for you that this is a good fit. But go through and look at the learning objectives on the syllabus that are published publicly on our website at legalstudies.com. We tell you what we're going to teach you. They're all listed out. So if those are the things that you want to learn, by all means, please join us.
All right, Stephanie, I am back. So let me know if you've already answered this question, but our next one that I have is, we also have a course called MPLC. Can you describe the difference between this and LNC?
Absolutely. Our legal nurse consultant course, as I mentioned, we've been teaching that program for 35 years. And over the years, we have had such tremendous feedback and a lot of success. A couple years ago, we took a look at it and realized that the skills that you learn in this course are applicable to so many other medical professionals. Chiropractors, paramedics, optometrists, orthodontists, firemen, all these other medical professionals that are not doctors, but it behooves them to be able to navigate a legal industry and have that bridge between the medical knowledge they possess and the legal world. So out of that realization was born the Medical Professional Legal Consultants course. It is very much like LNC, but it is specifically designed for all of those other medical professionals. If you are a nurse in any form of nursing, you belong in Legal Nurse Consultant. If you are some other medical professional that is not a nurse, then please take a look at our MPLC course.
Thank you, Stephanie. Can you reiterate how you can find which schools offer this course on our website?
There's actually a lot of different ways. You can go to the homepage on our website. In the top right-hand corner, there is a Find a Course box. You can simply hit the drop arrow, choose Legal Nurse Consultant, put your state in, click Online for Format, and click Search. It'll populate a list for you. At the top toolbar on our website at legalstudies.com, you can click the Courses tab, go to Legal Nurse Consultant, and it will take you to a landing page where there's a Click for Schools button on that page. And you can also get there that way. If you're coming to us from one of our college or university partners websites, they will have a link directly to a portfolio page on our site where they list all the courses they offer with us, and Legal Nurse Consultant is on the majority of them. So you could click straight through to that page. If you have any trouble navigating our site, I do encourage you to call our toll-free number at 1-800-522-7737 or send us an email at info@legalstudies.com, and we will respond to you as quickly as we can.
Great, thank you, Stephanie, and thank you for that presentation. With that, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you to everyone for attending today. And as we've said, if you have any further questions we did not get to during the webinar, please do not hesitate to reach out to us at the phone number or email, which is now on the screen. Our enrollment counselors are available by phone and email to answer all of your questions and help you get enrolled. We'll be sending out the video recording of this webinar if you would like to watch it back, so please look out for that in your email inbox by the end of the week. And as mentioned, our next courses begin on May 3rd, so now is the perfect time to visit legalstudies.com and enroll. Thank you all again, and a special thank you to Stephanie and our enrollment counselors working today for your time. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you so much. We hope to see you in class.